What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also like, you can feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. The first sign I saw was Cancer, so we're going to get into it in a second. I do want to say, guys, I've done a ton of work today in regards to tarot, so I am a little bit drained, so I'm going to be going a little bit more slow and, a little more slow pace to keep up with my mental, so I'm a little drained here, guys, so hopefully you guys can send me some physical energy so I can, rejuvenate a bit. So I'm just letting you guys know, fair warning, I'm a little drained, all right? But nonetheless, let's get on into it. The first sign was Cancer, and let's see what we got going on. I hope you guys are having yourselves a happy Monday, man. Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout the next 24 hours, okay? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey, everybody, how you guys doing? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you. Cancer, the overall energy for you guys here is the King of Swords in reverse. So, you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, Cancer, is the Lovers. The person you're dealing with is the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the outcome that's present is the Chariot in reverse. Cancer, I definitely feel that right now you are really not allowing your boundaries to be quite up. I feel like you're definitely stepping into a vulnerable place. You care about somebody, and you want that person to know. You don't want them to drift away. You don't want them to run away. You want them to understand that you genuinely love them and that you care for them. And I'm feeling this energy where you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And you're allowing yourself to admit that it's okay for me to love someone else. And I think you're telling that person, hey, I love you and that's okay. And whoever you're dealing with right now, Knight of Wands in reverse, a person who isn't in the picture. I feel like there's somebody who isn't in the picture and you want them to know that you love and care for them and no matter what you do. And it is what it is. And I think that sometimes it is therapeutic to let somebody know that whether or not you want to be in a relationship with me, whether or not you care for me, I wanted you to know that I still care about you. And I think that sometimes it's worth admitting because it could almost be healing when you admit that to another person. So I feel, Cancer, that you're on the brink of doing your best to move on from someone, but you still want to just let them know one last time, hey, I love you. And even if you don't feel the same way, I'm doing my best to move forward with my life. And I feel like the moment you actually tell this person you love them, that's most likely the moment when you finally get to release it. Okay? So I'm feeling this energy, Cancer, where you're telling someone, hey, I do love you, but now it's finally time for me to let you go, and I'm going to focus on doing that now moving forward. So your vulnerability and this vulnerable act is, I think, actually allowing you to move on because you're getting your last moment of clarity. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Anyways, man, we started out with my water signs. We're going to go water, fire, air, earth, going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through from our beautiful Leo gang, please? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 198 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Also, I do apologize for the people that aren't getting notified right now. I've uploaded 3 videos already, so when YouTube sees somebody uploading a bunch of videos, the notifications get really wonky. So I do apologize for the people that might miss the live. Unfortunately, the notifications are going to come probably much later when we're already into it, so I do apologize for those of you that are going to miss it. Unfortunately, when you upload 2 or more videos on YouTube, it makes it really wonky, okay? Nonetheless, though, let's get into it, man. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Leo, baby. Let's get one last shuffle and see what we got going on. Messages for Leo, please. Leo, The overall energy for you guys here is the Six of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy, Leo, is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Lovers, and the outcome that is present is the Two of Wands in reverse. So Leo, based on what I'm seeing for you guys, you can be connecting with a Gemini possibly. I am feeling this energy, Leo, where you are starting to see that a connection has changed in your eyes. Someone you used to love is now someone that you don't feel the same way about. You're starting to see that a love that was once mutual has now become one-sided. This is you recognizing that you no longer have feelings for somebody anymore. And whereas in the past you may have, but in the present moment you acknowledge that you don't. So you're seeing that feelings change, okay? And trust me, sometimes feelings change just as quick as the seasons do, okay? And in regards to who you're dealing with over here, we have the Lovers. So I feel like someone from your past is definitely still attached to you, definitely still has some sort of love for you, but I'm seeing that you've outgrown this connection and you've outgrown this person. And at the end of the day, the person you're dealing with eventually will outgrow the love that they have for you, especially if you two aren't together. As for the outcome that's present, Two of Wands in reverse, this is all about you simply focusing on yourself. For some of you Leos here, you may have recently found a new connection. You may have recently been talking to somebody new. But for those of you that aren't talking to somebody new, you're looking in a direction of wanting to deal with someone new and not go back to your past. So I feel this energy, Leo, of not wanting to reconcile with anybody. Even if you still care about someone from your past, you're not looking to go backward. You're only looking to go forward. So based on the current energies that I'm seeing, your feelings changed. And as your feelings change, Leo, someone may still have love for you, but ultimately that love will fade too. You're on a path right now where you want to meet somebody new and you want to have new experiences. And I think that that is rather healthy for you. So I support you in that decision, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through from my beautiful Libra, please? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? And oh, by the way, I missed a donation. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second, y'all. What are you? Hello. Thank you so much, Lily919 for the $10. That's much appreciated. Thank you so much. Hi as well. Thank you so much for that donation. I appreciate that. And thank you, Jesse, for becoming a member. That's much appreciated as well. Thank you guys so much, okay? All right, man. Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra gang. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Libra, the overall energy for you guys here is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy is the Six of Wands in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the King of Wands in reverse. And the outcome that's present here is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So Libra, you got a lot of reversals coming up here, okay? You can be connecting honestly with any sign because you have air, fire, and water energy here. Maybe you could be dealing with an earth sign as well. Based on what I'm seeing for you though, Libra, I feel this energy of not giving attention to this King of Wands in reverse anymore. This is you not giving somebody power anymore that used to have a power over you. I kind of feel like you knew that somebody was bad for you, but it was almost as if they had this spell on you, right? The person you were dealing with, you knew they were unhealthy for you, but there was something about them that always drew you back in. And this is you finally stepping into your power and allowing yourself to say, you know what? You are not healthy for me, and I'm not going to give in to that seduction, okay? So whoever the King of Wands in reverse is here, this is a person who had very good seduction. They were a person who knew how to draw you in. But now, ultimately, you're not allowing yourself to go back to somebody who could be identified as a player. So from what I'm seeing here, Libra, you're no longer being weak for somebody. You're stepping into your true strength and recognizing, no, okay? Every other time, maybe I would have given in, but this time I need to recognize you for who you are and what it is you're doing to me and what it is your intention is with me. So with all that being said, I think you are making a decision here to officially end out a cycle with another individual. Because it seems to me that they have this intention to where they could have you whenever they want you, but Libra, that's not going to fly. As for the outcome that's present here, okay, we got here the Queen of Cups in reverse, and with that Queen of Cups in reverse being here, it feels to me that on a emotional spectrum, you don't feel like this person romantically cares about you. And considering that you don't feel that this person romantically cares about you, you're not going to keep giving in to somebody's lust and or passion. You want something that's real with someone who loves you and respects you. And if the person you're dealing with is going to keep on with those player-like tendencies, you're going to continue no longer giving them the benefit of the doubt or giving them yourself. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right. Give me one sec, y'all, because there was a comment I wanted to read. Thank you so much, Delphine, for becoming a member. That is much appreciated, my love. The Tarot and Medium Goddess at CancerMoonsTarot. Feel free to stop by my channel for a free reading, love. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. Normally, I haven't gotten a reading in a very long time. If you would like, you can send me an email, CancerMoonsTarot@gmail.com. I may be interested. I don't usually let many people read for me, so we can discuss over email, and I'll see if we could set something up, though. That's really generous, though. Thank you. Okay? Give me one second, y'all. I had some cards that fell, and then we're going to keep moving forward. Okay? All right. Thank you. Going all the way to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Virgo gang? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Vanessa said, I tried emailing you and it didn't go through. For some reason, certain emails end up going in my spam folder. I'm not necessarily sure why. I'm sure if you send another email, though, Vanessa, it should go through. I will be very honest. I try to look at my email every day, but there are some emails that pass my eye, which yours might have been, so feel free to send another email and I'll take a look, okay? And hi, Jacqueline, thank you for stopping by. How are you? Shout out to Universal Intuition, everybody. I love Jacqueline, and I love her channel. Feel free to give her a check out. She's awesome, okay? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, what's going on with you? I felt some empowering kind of energy. I like it. Let's take a look. Virgo, the overall energy for you here is the Six of Cups in reverse. Do you know how good it feels when you put your past behind you and you no longer stop letting it be the identity of your life? When you stop wearing your past on your sleeve and you no longer identify with something that doesn't need to resonate in your life? What? Virgo, do you know how great it feels when you don't allow your past to continuously identify with who you are right now? It's a great fucking feeling. Ace of Cups. It feels good to love and cherish and respect yourself as who you are. Person you're dealing with here, 10 of Cups in reverse, especially when other individuals didn't necessarily work out with you. Let's take a look at this 10 of Cups in reverse, because there's many things that we could talk about. So the 10 of Cups can talk about family. Of course, it could talk about friends, lovers, whatever. But for some of you Virgos here, you may feel that you've never really fit in with certain types of family members. For other of you Virgos, you may have felt like you've never built a really good friendship with others. You may even feel like you've never built solidified relationships with romantic partners. For some of you Virgos, you may feel like you've never really built stability within the relationships you've had. And I think that that was a burden you carried around for a very long time. It was a burden you experienced in your past, and it was a burden you carried into your present. Because there was a part of you that felt that maybe I'm not good enough for true and genuine connections with other individuals. But that is far from the truth. And I think that you're starting to recognize that now, Virgo. Because in the past, you may have not really felt good enough or worthy enough to have great connections with certain types of individuals. You may have felt like you were never the person who people would want to be around. But right now, in this present moment, there is a transformation that's taking place. And what transformation is taking place is that you are loving yourself regardless and seeing the specialty, the beauty in who the fuck you are. Virgo, let me tell you something. Some people are going to love you for you. Other people are going to love you for part of you. And there are going to be some people who ain't going to love you at all. It's life. We're going to have people who care about us. We're going to have people who don't give a flying fuck about us. And that's simply that. The best thing you can do is embrace your authenticity. Never change. Be who you are. Don't change for anybody else. Don't change to impress a motherfucker. Sit back, relax, and unauthentically be you. Or authentically be you. Sorry, not unauthentically. Authentically be you. It don't matter if you're weird. It don't matter if you're cool. It don't matter if you're whatever the fuck you identify yourself as. You should recognize that you, the true you, that's beauty right there. And someone's going to resonate with it. Someone's gonna not walk on by, but slow down and take a look at you and say, oh shit, I really like this Virgo. Take a look at that. 8 of Cups upright, that's somebody walking on by. 8 of Cups in reverse, that's someone slowing down, taking a peek at you like, ooh, I like Virgo. Virgo's cool. I fuck with that. So I like that you're putting your past behind you. And you're putting your old belief system behind you. And what your old belief system was, Virgo, was the belief that maybe I'm not meant to have true and genuine connections. That's not true. You are meant to have true and genuine connections, but only when you're embracing your true and authentic self. And another thing to touch basis on, when a person is embracing their true and authentic self, vibrationally, you are going to attract what you are, because we all attract who we are. So when you're standing in the power of who you are, of course you're going to attract like-minded individuals anyways. So the point of the reading is never pretend to be someone you're not. And as you're moving into this present moment, keep on authentically being you. Okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my Scorpio gang? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 390 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we got going on. Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys here is the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Immediately, the first thing that came to my mind was Bruno Mars' The Lazy Song. Today, I don't feel like doing anything, nothing at all. That was the vibe that immediately came through for some of you Scorpios. So you may be feeling in the next 24 hours or not, like you're not really in the mood to do much for the day, okay? Give me 1 second while I, ban somebody rude in my chat. Listen, man, people will come at you with the most negative energy as possible, but you gotta remember to keep on authentically being you. All right, gotta get that person out of my chat. Okay, getting back to what I was saying though for Scorpio. The first thing that came to mind was The Lazy Song. Not being in the mood to do anything for the day, just feeling like relaxing, okay? Coming into your current energy, you got the 5 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, person you're dealing with, Strength card in reverse, and the outcome that's present, 7 of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Okay, Scorpio, this vibe's hitting different. Based on what I'm seeing for you guys, you can be connecting with a Leo. You also may be dealing with an air sign or possibly a fellow water sign, earth sign, any fucking sign for that matter, Scorpio. I'm feeling this energy where you have done so much emotion. How do I even say that? You've done so much emotional shit that you're so tired of being emotional. And I feel like that makes perfect sense to you, Scorpio. I feel like I don't even have to explain what I mean by that. You just get it. You're just so tired of emotions that you're done getting emotional. And with the Strength card in reverse, you're like, fuck it. I'm done. It is my time to relax. It is my time to take a break from dealing with my emotions or the other shit that people have brought to me. And we gotta remember that it is completely safe and it is completely okay to just let the fuck go of what it is you're facing and what it is you're going through. Because you know what's actually funny? Scorpio, this message is the same fucking message that I had for the Cancer June 2020 reading. Okay? So you might be a Scorpio with Cancer in your chart, but if you ever feel drawn to a reading and you're a Scorpio, go watch the Cancer reading. That shit might resonate to you as well. But I'm feeling the energy of tired of being burnt out. And as for the outcome that's present, you're not even jaded about it anymore either, okay? You are in a vibe right now where it's like, you know what? I've dealt with a lot of emotional burdens. I've been working on myself as much as possible, and I deserve a break. I deserve a break to where I don't deal with feeling jaded, to where I don't deal with feeling pain, to when I genuinely just fucking relax and catch up with myself and not deal with any bullshit. So I'm feeling this energy, Scorpio, of you guys just relaxing, calming the fuck down, and putting your emotions to the side for a little bit. And sometimes that can be healthy for you, okay? Don't ignore them forever, but if you need to take a break, feel free to have a break because you are entitled to that, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Thank you so much, Marquita, for the 111. That is much appreciated. Thank you so much, my love, all right? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Aries gang? That's it for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 398 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries gang, let's see what we got going on with you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's happening? Aries, your overall energy is the 8 of Swords. Overthinking? I don't know if this is necessarily overthinking. I feel like this is almost like ADD kind of energy, like Aries. I don't know if you've been able to focus lately. Like lately, I don't know where your head's been at. It's almost like you've been doing this, you've been doing that, you've been doing this, you've been doing that, you've been looking around. It's just like you have a lot going on. I don't feel like it's necessarily just overthinking. It's not that simple. Stepping into your current energy, Aries. Ace of Swords. Person you're dealing with. Magician in reverse. Outcome that's present. The 4 of Swords in reverse. I feel that you're in this space right now, Aries, where you are keeping yourself distracted. And that is all due to the Magician card in reverse. You could possibly be connecting with a Virgo here. Someone disappeared, unfortunately, and someone didn't believe that they had enough to make this work. So we're talking about a relationship here. Someone didn't believe that they were enough for you or vice versa, okay? And from what I'm feeling here, there was an opportunity for you and another individual to be together. It didn't work out. So I feel this energy of you trying to distract yourself from that connection by maybe connecting with other people. You may have recently got back into the dating scene, Aries, or you may have recently been meeting new people, vibing right now, talking, communicating. But as for the outcome that's present, I feel like you're ready to return back into the dating pool. And the reason why you're doing that is because, you know what? If this one didn't work out, on to the next one. We'll see what happens. So I am feeling this energy, Aries, of you guys doing your best not to allow yourself to be hurt by the pain that this person caused, especially not, getting together with you or keeping the connection going. It was a little bit of a drawback. It was a little bit of a sting, but I feel you guys getting yourself back up and saying, you know what, on for the next one. Let's see who's next. Let's see what happens. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I feel like you're going to do your best to shrug it off and do your best to distract yourself, as you don't want to get involved in any sort of pain, okay? So that's what I'm feeling here with the 8 of Swords. It's not necessarily overthinking. It's more so distracting yourself as much as you can, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. And hey, yo, Ruth, thank you so much for the $75 donation, my love. That is much appreciated. Spot on with Scorpio, and thank you so much, Ruth. I really appreciate the donation. You donate so fucking much. Thank you so much, Ruth. I really, really do appreciate it. It's a big help, my love, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, so water, fire, going to my air signs. What do we got coming through from my Gemini gang? And hey-o, hello, Connell, you donate too. I hope I say your name correctly. Connell's Design, thank you for the $50. Thank you for the confirmation in the Scorpio reading. It seems like this year and last has all been about shadow work and improving healthy habits. It really fucking has. And it's not even just for like Scorpio in specific. 2019, and I talk about this all the time, 2019 to me was the year of the self-love ascension, or the self-improvement ascension, where everybody was learning how to love themselves, everybody was learning how to improve their lives, everybody was going through shadow work. The beginning of 2020 and carrying out into now is still a giant place where people are doing shadow work and things of that nature. So 2020 moving into 2020, or 2019 moving into 2020, is still that shift where people are doing a massive amount of shadow work. So yeah, for sure. I do feel like we're coming to a close with that. I do feel like we're moving into more positive places as we're exiting out of our shadows and we're healing more. I think that we're on a good path for now, but I would definitely say there still is a good amount of the collective doing shadow work. So I do agree with that. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Anyways, man, messages for my Gemini here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got going on with you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is the King of Wands. So you can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Your current energy, Gemini, is the 5 of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the 2 of Pentacles. And the outcome that is present, Gemini, is the 9 of Wands. So based on what I'm seeing here for you, Gemini, it definitely appears to me that you're done fighting for something that isn't promising. That is one of the biggest things that I'm seeing with this reading, is that someone here is not promising. It's not solidified. It's not set in stone. It's a risk, and a risk that you're not willing to take right now. Taking a look at the overall energy. King of Wands, taking a look at the person you're dealing with. Two of Pentacles. It seems to me like who you're connecting with is very wishy-washy, very dodgy. And considering that they are not giving you 100%... Oof, I don't even want to go there. Damn, Gemini, I'm not trying to get in your business. The first thing that came to mind, Gemini, is that the person you're dealing with isn't giving you 100% satisfaction. Okay? That's what I heard. So if you are catching my drift, you're catching my drifts. The person you're dealing with ain't giving you 100% satisfaction. You get me? Okay. Not trying to get in your business like that. But from what I'm feeling for you, though, Gemini, I think you're tired of dealing with somebody who is wishy-washy when it comes towards their emotional state. It looks to me like you have somebody who's always down to fuck, but are they down to cuff? Are they down to lock you up and date you and, you know, have a relationship with you? Are they down to put in the work like that, you know? So I feel like right now, you're not trying to be somebody's side chick or side dude. You're not trying to be somebody's side course. You are a full course meal. You recognize that, and you're not going to be somebody's piece of ass, okay? As for the outcome that's present, 9 of Wands, I definitely feel like you're going to literally confront this person and let them know, like, hey, if you don't want this for real with me, then I'm not going to keep continuing to communicate with you in a connective or romantic kind of level. You're letting this person know, Gemini, that you are much more than a booty call. Okay? Whether you're a man or a woman, because keep in mind, men can be booty calls too. Shit, men can be booty calls too. All right? Nonetheless, though, with this outcome being present with the 9 of Wands, I feel like you're going to communicate this to your person and then keep your distance. Okay? Because ultimately, you are a full course meal and you want to be appreciated as one. Okay? You want a relationship, not just a booty call. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to water, fire, air, go to my earth signs. What do we got coming through for my Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. And yes, we have already done Leo. So for the Leos that are looking for the reading, you can scroll all the way back. I believe it was the second sign because we started off with Cancer. So yeah, Leo's all the way back if you want to check that out, okay? All right, messages for my Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorn, let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through for you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's happening? Hey-o. Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys here is the Page of Swords in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, Capricorn, is the 3 of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is the 3 of Cups in reverse. And the outcome that's present is the Lovers. Holy moly. This story continues. The saga continues with whoever you're connecting with. From what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn, there's this energy of, I'm going to work on me, okay? And I'm not going to invest myself until I feel that you show me that you care about me. So, Page of Swords in the reverse. You're in a position right now, Capricorn, where you're not giving this person your attention. And the reason why you're not giving this person your attention is because you are still continuously wanting them to prove to you that they want to be with you. And until they do that, you're going to continue working on yourself. And what's interesting is that the two of you are binded by love. We do have the Lovers card here. There is a connection here between you and this person, okay? The two of you are binded by love. But ultimately, what is coming of this when the person that you're dealing with, Capricorn, isn't showing it? That's the big thing. So yeah, you and someone else have a connection, but what's a connection worth if it isn't going to be shown, if it isn't going to be acted out on? So I feel like who you're connecting with here is just not showing you the love that you deserve. And with all that being said, if someone isn't giving you the love that you deserve, you're going to give all that love that you deserve to yourself. Okay? So I feel like right now, Capricorn, you're not paying a damn mind to whoever this person is you're connecting with. Right now, you're focusing on enjoying yourself. And if this person isn't going to show you that love that you need, you're going to give the love that you need to yourself. And you're completely content doing that, despite the connection that the two of you have. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way back to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Pisces, man? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 449 people in the chat, please drop a like, guys. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces gang, let's go ahead and see what we got going on with you. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, man. Pisces, the overall energy for you guys here is the Death card. So, you can be connecting possibly with a Scorpio for some. This is all about transformation, things changing in your life, endings, new beginnings, you name it. Your current energy is the Four of Swords. The person you're dealing with here is the High Priestess. And the outcome that's present is the Tower card in reverse. So you got double Scorpio energy. For some Pisces, you could be a Scorpio rising, or you're connecting with a Scorpio for some. So, based on what I'm seeing for you, I think this is about, I don't know if it's necessarily realizing it though. I think this is you deciding that you need time off, okay? Whether it's from a job, whether it's from life, whether it's from your friends, whether it's from your lover, I think there's this inner part of you, which is known as the intuition, High Priestess card. I think there's this inner part of you, I think your intuition is trying to tell you, Pisces, you need some damn rest. I think your intuition is telling you that. Because Pisces, if you continue to push yourself all the way to the point of exhaustion, all the way to the 10 of Wands when you're burnt out, then what ends up happening when you're burnt out? You don't get what you want done. So with the Tower card in reverse here, I feel like intuitively, your body, your soul, your spirit, they're trying to tell you to step back and get some rest. Otherwise, you're going to end up like this guy. The Tower card in reverse, okay? So Pisces, please make sure you're resting up. Please make sure you're not overworking yourself. And keep in mind, what I'm talking about in regards to overworking yourself doesn't just have to be your actual job. This could be about emotionally overworking yourself. Getting too deep into your head. And if it's not about getting too deep into your head, it could be about emotional experiences, reminiscing. It could be about people you're dealing with if you're doing a little bit too much for another person, okay? This is all about really taking a step back and allowing yourself to understand that your intuition, your soul, your spirit is communicating with you. And what it's communicating with you is that you need to take some time out for yourself. You don't want to be the Tower in reverse. You don't want to be at the 10 of Wands either. You don't want to be burnt out. Okay? They want you to be rejuvenated. Okay? So at the end of the day here, whether you want to call it your spirit guides, your own intuition, your soul, your spirit, etc. Pisces, get some fucking rest. Okay? Take some time out for yourself to relax. Don't allow yourself to burn yourself out. Okay? Something here's got to change. And if you're a Pisces who's used to burning yourself out, then make sure to add in a new regimen of self-care. All right? Because when you're burnt out, you're not at your highest or best capacity, okay? So some of you Pisces may need to go take a damn nap. Honestly, I know after this video, I'm going to take a damn nap myself. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Your soul is irking for some fucking rest, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through from our beautiful Sagittarius gang? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. I would love a nap too, guys. Honestly, I feel you. I did so much work today. Ooh, I'm going to have myself a good nap. Messages for my Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Saggy. Let's see what we got going on with you. Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is the Page of Wands in reverse, You can be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. I feel like you're not feeling like your giddy self, though. This is like the vibe of not feeling like yourself. You're not feeling playful. You're not feeling fun. You're feeling off. What's going on, Saggy? Okay, let's take a look here. So your current energy is the Hermit in reverse. Person you're dealing with here, Page of Cups in reverse. Outcome that's present, Five of Swords. I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to put yourself back out there when it comes towards love and romance, but you're like, how do I learn how to flirt again? How do I learn how to like show somebody I'm interested again? How do I learn like how to love again? I feel like it's been way too long since you've been out in the market, because you may have been single for quite some time, Sag, and a part of you might actually feel awkward about forming a bond and forming connections with people moving forward. I kind of feel this energy of, I don't really know how to flirt. It's been a while since I've flirted, okay? And I feel like it's just been a while since you've been in the dating scene. So it's a little bit awkward and a little bit counterintuitive for you to put yourself back out there. And if you are feeling this way, Sagittarius, it could be totally frustrating. It could be really annoying because it's been some time since you've really connected with a person and got a little bit intimate and romantic, but it's nothing to be afraid of and it's nothing to be ashamed of. So for any Sagittarians that are feeling genuinely awkward, going back into the dating scene, or maybe you met somebody and you feel awkward with them, just allow yourself to pace yourself. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to be scared. Go slow with somebody, especially when you first meet them. All right? Sometimes it could be super awkward when you get back into the dating scene, especially if you were in a long-term relationship or a long-term singleship, okay? If your ass been single for a while, it could be hella awkward. So take time with yourself, my loves. Take time with yourself. And everything will work out fine. All right? I don't want anybody to be nervous. You should never be nervous connecting with somebody. You should never be nervous when you are forming a bond with someone. You just got to take it one step at a time and take it slow. Eventually that awkwardness will tend to ease away. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So my fire signs are done. My water signs are done. Go into my air signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius, okay? Let's see what's happening, man. Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aqua. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what we got going on. Let's take a look, man. Definitely a little bit of an interesting vibe coming through for you. Aquarian, your overall energy. Now, there's the interesting vibe. Temperance in reverse. So, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or possibly have it somewhere in your chart. What this feels like to me, Aquarian, is like not really knowing how to feel about a certain situation. Stepping into your current energy. Page of Wands in reverse. Person you're dealing with, 9 of Swords, outcome that's present, 6 of Swords in reverse. This may resonate, may not. Take it if it does. But what I'm feeling is this, it's like hard for you to comfort somebody. I don't know what that's about, but I feel like it's hard for you to comfort someone right now. You don't know how to give someone what they need. You don't know how to take care of somebody on their own emotional level. As Aquarius, you may take care of yourself in a totally different way than the person you're dealing with. You very well likely could be connecting with a water sign for some. But from what I'm seeing here right now for you, Aquarius, I feel like someone in your energy is going through it for sure. Okay, Temperance reverse, 9 of Swords, okay? So whoever you're connecting with, they may be going through it right now, but with the Page of Wands in reverse, I feel like you don't know how to confront this person. So whether this is somebody in your family, a friend, or a lover, I feel like somebody is not doing too well right now, and you don't necessarily know how to uplift them, considering that you deal with your emotions way different than other people do. As for the outcome that's present, Aquarius, we got here 6 of Swords in reverse. It feels like the person you're dealing with has definitely been going into this slump. It could possibly be the beginning of a temporary depression, and you'd like to help, but once again, you don't necessarily know how. So be mindful of the people around you as there may be something going on. I feel like for you, it's hard for you to comfort somebody when you deal with your feelings in a different way. You get me? That's kind of the energy that I'm seeing coming through. Completely random reading. Really do apologize if it doesn't resonate, Aquarius. It's just, that's what I was feeling. Very, very random reading. It was like, fuck, I care about you, but I don't know how to make you happy, and I don't know how to comfort you. The thing is people deal with their emotions very differently, and Aquarians deal with their emotions very differently versus like how a water sign would, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here for you. I'm trying to see something else, but that's all I'm getting. Very weird reading today. I don't know. I mean, for some of you Aquarians as well, this is another way that I'm seeing it for some of you. For some of you Aquarians, you could be connecting with somebody who you're currently avoiding. And the reason why you may be avoiding them is because I don't know if you've ever come across people who like to emotionally manipulate others. People who get into a low vibration, they show that they're so sad, and they try to do that to lure you back in. I hate to say it, but this could resonate as well. For some Aquarians, you may have a person in your energy who isn't necessarily going through a lot, but is using that tactic as manipulation to try to bring you back to them. That's where the Six of Swords comes into play. So for some of you Aquarians as well, you could have a person who's using emotional manipulation tactics to try to bring you back around. But I definitely feel, Aquarian, that you see straight through the bullshit. Page of Wands in reverse. You're not coming back around to this person because you already can tell by your observance that the individual that you're connecting with is a crock of shit, okay? Unfortunately, that's what I'm seeing here, okay? So for some of you Aquarians as well, you may be connecting with somebody who's coming from a very manipulative point of view, unfortunately. And the good thing, though, is that you can kind of already see through the lie. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So yeah, man, the first reading was a little weird, but the second one, that made a lot more sense as well. So take it or leave it, Aquarian, you know? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Last but not least, though, man, what do we got coming through for my beautiful Taurus? Hopefully Taurus has some fantastic stuff coming on up. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Taurus, as I look at the likes in my chat, 222. That is a beautiful synchronicity to have, man. That's awesome. Nonetheless, let's get into it, man. What's going on for the Bull Gang? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. The way that I view 222, it usually means, like, take a look at your life, okay? You're on a good path. Things are going good. But make sure that you don't allow anything else to interfere. You're doing well, just don't let negativity interfere, okay? So the universe wants you to remind you that keep your guard up, but don't be too guarded, all right? Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you guys. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Taurus, the overall energy is the Three of Swords in reverse. You can be connecting possibly with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, Taurus, is the King of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with here is the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the outcome that's present is the Death card. Out of sight, out of mind. The universe wants to remind you of something, Taurus. For one, you're doing very good in regards to grounding yourself and moving past painful experiences. So that's something that wants to kind of be congratulated by the universe to you, is what I'm feeling. So for the Tauruses that have gone through a lot of pain and that have overcame a lot of pain, I send my congratulations to you, because overcoming pain is not something that's easy. So I like the fact that you guys are very grounded right now, and you really have overcame a hurdle. So for those of you that have overcome a lot of pain, you've done a fantastic and outstanding job. And with the Eight of Swords being here in the reverse, what's interesting is that as you came or overcame that pain, you're starting to notice now, Taurus, that life is changing. Things are very different. Things are starting to look up in a positive manner. Because the moment that this pain is out of mind, it's going to be out of sight, then you get to release it and you get to let it go. So from what I'm seeing here for Tauruses, the universe is trying to remind you, you're doing fantastic right now. You're on a good path. You're doing very good. Just make sure to continue keeping your guards up. Don't invite in any negativity that doesn't need to resonate with your life. And make sure, of course, you're not keeping your boundaries way too high, but just make sure you're looking out for yourself. It's just a friendly reminder here, Taurus, for that you're doing good, you're on the good path, but make sure that you're continuing to look out for yourself, because also we do have other events that are coming up. I mean, right now, we got a bunch of planets in retrograde. We got Saturn in retrograde, Pluto, we got Jupiter in retrograde, okay? And then moving into June, we're going to have Mercury go retrograde once again. So be mindful of certain obstacles in your life. Tackle them with courage and do not allow obstacles to overcome you. Make sure that you will continue to overcome obstacles, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Once again, man, I want to thank you guys so much for coming out to the daily reading. I truthfully appreciate it, as always. For the people that come here every day, you guys are so fucking loved and so fucking appreciated. So thank you so much for that. As I mentioned in the beginning, I did a lot of work today, so I was drained coming into the daily reading. So I do apologize that I wasn't like super energetic, but hey, man, I'm going to go, get myself a nice nap and whatnot. But either way, man, I'm always happy to be here. I'm happy to be here with you guys. It was a fun reading today, and it's always fun being on live with you. So thank you all so much for coming through and showing love and support. As I mentioned previously, for those of you that were not notified at all, there's going to be quite a few. I do apologize. Like I said before, YouTube has this thing where if you upload 2 to 3 videos if you upload another one, the notifications are really wonky. They're really shitty. So I do apologize for those of you that missed the reading. But for the people that are here, I would really love it if you guys could drop a like and a comment. And if anybody's new here, please feel free to subscribe. That would be much appreciated to see some new Soul Family members. So if you resonate with me and you resonate with the channel, feel free to drop a subscription and join the Soul Family. For everybody that sent in a donation today, dude, no matter how big or how small, every donation genuinely makes a difference in my life. So thank you so much for blessing me with those donations, as they really do help. You guys are truly and greatly appreciated. If you are a Gemini or a Cancer, your June 2020 reading just went up today, so feel free to check it out. And also, for everybody here in the chat, I did put out a video today called a Tarot FAQ. It's a discussion about tarot readings and how to understand the readings. So if anybody wants to check out that video, it's just a facts and questions video based off of tarot, how to understand them, how to interpret the reading, and all things of that nature. So if anybody has any sort of questions, you can feel free to check out the Tarot FAQ. It has a lot of information there if you want to give that a check out as well. All right, guys, I'm going to head out for the day and go rest on up. I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing rest of your days, and I will see you guys later. All right, take care, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming out, and have yourselves a good one. All right, peace.